India and Israel might not seem like an obvious economic duo at first glance. One is a sprawling, diverse nation emerging as a global powerhouse, and the other is a small yet fiercely innovative country. But beneath the surface, their partnership tells a fascinating story of opportunity, strategy, and transformation. Did you know that India, with its growing $3.73 trillion economy, is quietly acquiring some of Israel's most valuable assets? From semiconductor giants to pharmaceutical innovators and even the country's largest port, these acquisitions aren't just transactions. They're strategic moves that are reshaping the global economic landscape. What makes this partnership so unique? It's not just about the money. It's about how two countries, vastly different in size and resources, leverage their strengths to create a symbiotic relationship. India brings scale, ambition, and capital, while Israel contributes cutting-edge technology and expertise. Together, they're crafting a model for how strategic economic partnerships can drive mutual growth in an increasingly interconnected world. But here's the kicker. This economic story is far from over. What's driving these deals? How do they impact global industries like semiconductors, pharmaceuticals, and logistics? And what does it mean for the future of international trade? Stick around, because we're diving into all of it. Before we get started, don't forget to like this video, share it with others who might find it fascinating, and subscribe to Economy Explorer for more deep dives into the forces shaping our global economy. And trust me, you won't want to miss a single part of this journey. Tower Semiconductor, a strategic chip investment. What if I told you that one of the most pivotal moves in India's quest for technological dominance started in a small, high-tech corner of Israel? Tower Semiconductor, a company renowned for manufacturing analog chips used in smartphones, medical devices, and automotive technologies, became a prime target for Indian conglomerates. This isn't just about acquiring a company, it's about securing a seat at the global semiconductor table. Reliance Industries, one of India's largest and most diversified companies, announced its intent to acquire Tower Semiconductor. While Intel's $5.4 billion bid for the same company failed in the past, Reliance saw this as a golden opportunity to step into the high-stakes semiconductor market. If successful, this deal could not only propel Reliance into advanced manufacturing, but also position India as a serious contender in the global chip supply chain, a sector dominated by countries like the United States, Taiwan, and South Korea. What makes Tower Semiconductor even more attractive is its rapidly growing revenues, which jumped from $300 million in 2009 to a staggering $1.68 billion by 2022. Can you imagine the impact this acquisition would have on India's tech ambitions? Hold that thought, because the pharmaceutical world offers an equally compelling story. Sun Pharma and Taro Pharmaceuticals, redefining global healthcare. In 2007, when Sun Pharmaceutical Industries, an Indian giant, first eyed Israel's Taro Pharmaceuticals, few could have predicted the journey ahead. A complex legal battle ensued, but persistence paid off, and Sun Pharma ultimately gained full control of Taro. Today, Taro operates as a critical subsidiary with over $1.3 billion in assets, producing a range of pharmaceutical products that cater to global markets. This acquisition isn't just about expanding Sun Pharma's footprint. It's about tapping into Israel's advanced pharmaceutical research and technology to enhance India's domestic healthcare landscape. For a country like India, where affordable healthcare is a cornerstone of policy, access to Taro's innovations could mean breakthroughs in life-saving drugs and treatments. Now, imagine coupling this healthcare revolution with control of a major transportation hub. Let's talk ports. Haifa Port, commanding the maritime gateway. If pharmaceuticals and semiconductors represent technological advances, the acquisition of Haifa Port signals something equally strategic: logistical dominance. In 2022, Adani Ports led a consortium to purchase a 70% stake in Haifa port for $1.18 billion. This isn't just any port, it's Israel's largest, handling more than 56% of its cargo volume. Why does this matter? By controlling Haifa port, Indian businesses gain access to one of the most critical maritime gateways connecting Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. This deal not only facilitates faster trade routes for Indian exports, but also strengthens India's presence in the global shipping network. It's a reminder that economic power isn't just about making deals. It's about positioning oneself strategically in every sector. With these key acquisitions, Indian companies are weaving themselves into Israel's economic fabric, reshaping industries, and creating ripple effects across global markets. What's next for this burgeoning partnership? Let's delve deeper into the economic impacts and what they mean for global trade. Economic benefits for India, a leap towards global competitiveness. Imagine a bustling Indian factory where engineers are assembling cutting-edge semiconductor chips, technology previously dominated by countries like Taiwan and the United States. Thanks to acquisitions like Taro Semiconductor, India is no longer just a consumer in the global tech ecosystem. It's becoming a creator. This isn't just about chips, it's about transforming industries. With the expertise gained from Israel, India can leapfrog into advanced manufacturing, propelling sectors like electronics, telecommunications, and automotive production. But the benefits don't stop at technology. Consider the pharmaceutical sector, where India's Sun Pharma has access to groundbreaking research from Taro Pharmaceuticals. This opens doors for affordable drug manufacturing on a massive scale, benefiting not only Indian consumers but also global markets reliant on cost-effective healthcare solutions. These advancements create ripple effects, boosting exports, increasing jobs, and fostering innovation across the country. And let's not forget the strategic importance of Haifa port. By controlling such a vital maritime hub, India strengthens its trade routes, reducing logistical costs for its exporters and ensuring quicker delivery to European and Middle Eastern markets. Now, think about this. How might these newfound efficiencies position India to compete with global giants in trade? Keep that question in mind as we turn to Israel. Economic benefits for Israel, a boost to innovation and growth. On the other side of this partnership, Israel finds itself infused with capital and collaboration. Picture a startup in Tel Aviv buzzing with ideas for the next generation of cybersecurity tools, suddenly equipped with investment from Infosys or Tata. These Indian giants bring not only money but also scale, helping Israeli startups transition from regional successes to global players. The influx of Indian investments also ensures the sustainability of critical sectors. For example, Haifa Port, under Adani's leadership, is set to undergo modernization that will elevate its role in global shipping. This isn't just a win for Israel, it secures its place as a logistical linchpin in the region, capable of competing with ports in Dubai and Singapore. Moreover, collaborations with Indian companies deepen Israel's access to new markets. With over 1.4 billion people, India represents an unparalleled opportunity for Israeli tech, agriculture, and medical solutions. It's not just economic growth, it's economic survival in a hyper-competitive world. Shared prosperity, a model for economic partnerships. What's fascinating about the India-Israel partnership is how symbiotic it is. Each nation fills the other's gaps. India provides the scale and resources that Israel's small but innovative economy lacks, while Israel offers the cutting-edge technologies that India needs to modernize its industries. But here's something to think about. If this partnership is already driving such transformative changes, what could happen as both nations deepen their collaboration in emerging fields like artificial intelligence and renewable energy. Stay tuned, because the possibilities are just starting to unfold. The evolution of trade, a billion-dollar connection. Picture this: an Indian farmer harvesting mangoes, the golden fruit of the season, destined not just for local markets, but also for export to Israel. Meanwhile, cutting-edge Israeli irrigation technology transforms the arid fields of Rajasthan into fertile farmland. This vivid exchange symbolizes the essence of growing trade between India and Israel, which has ballooned to approximately $7.5 billion annually, a sharp increase from pre-COVID levels of $5 billion. Trade between these two nations is not just about volume, it's about diversification. India exports precious stones, machinery, and agricultural goods to Israel, while importing high-tech equipment, chemicals, and cutting-edge solutions in defense and agriculture. This two-way trade is no accident. It reflects a deliberate effort by both countries to integrate their economies, maximize their unique strengths, and build interdependence. Workforce integration, building a shared future. Now imagine a construction site in Israel bustling with activity. Among the workers are skilled laborers from India, applying their expertise to build infrastructure that will last generations. This scenario is becoming increasingly common thanks to a bilateral agreement that allows thousands of Indian workers to join Israel's workforce, particularly in construction and caregiving sectors. This isn't just about filling labor shortages, it's about creating a bridge between two cultures through economic opportunity. For Indian workers, these jobs represent a chance to earn significantly higher wages, while for Israel, it's an opportunity to address critical labor gaps in its economy. It's a win-win situation that strengthens economic ties while improving lives. Beyond numbers, this exchange also contributes to the flow of ideas and practices. Indian workers bring with them a wealth of skills and perspectives that enrich Israeli industries. At the same time, their earnings often support families back home in India, creating a ripple effect of economic growth. But what happens when these connections deepen? Let's consider the possibilities. The bigger picture: integrating economies for growth. Trade and workforce integration are not isolated events. They are parts of a larger strategy. Together, these efforts enhance bilateral cooperation and create a platform for mutual growth. As India rises as a global economic power and Israel continues its dominance in technology, the possibilities are endless. Could this partnership become a model for other nations seeking to merge scale with innovation? Let's dive into the broader implications. The shared vision: building a prosperous future. Think about this. Two nations, vastly different in size and geography, forging a partnership that could redefine the economic landscape. India and Israel's collaboration is not just a story of trade and investments. It's a blueprint for how economies can thrive together. From India's booming $3.73 trillion economy to Israel's prowess in technology and innovation, their partnership is a case study in leveraging complementary strengths. It's a vision rooted in mutual benefit, where scale meets ingenuity to create a transformative force on the global stage. The ripple effects of this collaboration stretch far beyond the borders of these two nations. Enhanced trade routes now link Europe, the Middle East, and Asia, fueling a dynamic flow of goods and services that impact global markets. These changes aren't just about the bottom line, they're about reshaping how economies interact. Every acquisition, every joint venture, and every trade agreement strengthens the bonds between India and Israel, creating opportunities that ripple through their industries and beyond. And within these statistics are real human stories, the Indian engineer working on cutting-edge chip technology and the Israeli entrepreneur finding new markets for groundbreaking solutions. As we consider the future of this partnership, the potential becomes even more exciting. Could the collaboration between India and Israel serve as a model for the world? Their approach, focused on mutual respect and shared growth, offers a compelling blueprint for nations seeking to thrive in an interconnected global economy. This is not the end of their story, but the beginning of something even more powerful. Thank you for joining us on this journey through one of the most exciting economic partnerships of our time. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Economy Explorer. Check out one of the videos on your screen for more insights into the forces shaping our global economy. And as always, thank you for being a part of our community.